What was once thought of as possibly even the future of gaming has now had so many cancellations, and yes, I'm talking about Xbox Game Pass, that the website has shut down. So yes, you and me today, we will be attending a funeral for Xbox Game Pass. When Xbox Game Pass was first announced, it almost seemed like it wasn't that bad of an idea, right? At this point, everything had a subscription model, including Blue Chew, so why would Xbox not have their own subscription model? And Game Pass actually seemed like a viable option at the time. $9.99, $10 a month, and you get this whole access to games like Grounded if you're into survival games, to even some indie games being day one releases on Xbox Game Pass. And honestly, if you were a creator or a smaller content creator at the time, it almost seemed nice because you could pay for Game Pass, then have a variety of games to run through and play with your friends, make gaming stuff, make content, and put it all on social media, all for the price of $10 a month. And what's shocking is a lot of people had this same thought come to mind. The fact that you could play a game with your friends for maybe a weekend, pay $10 on Game Pass, enjoy it, then cancel it, and you still have it for the rest of the month. You could do this a couple times a year even, to the point where it seemed it was worth it to buy it for a month, to play a game you liked on there, to even delete it without having to spend 40, 50, 60 bucks, and now even $80 to play some of these games. There was even times where Xbox devs even came out with the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 coming on Game Pass and announced, it seemed like Game Pass had a bright future ahead of itself. For people like me, maybe I didn't want to buy the full game, but I did want to play zombies a little bit, and I wanted to run it with the boys. So we all got Game Pass for a weekend, right? And it was fun. We paid 10 bucks, we got Game Pass, we played zombies all weekend, and we had a blast. And you know what we got to do? We got to cancel it after. We're all busy. We all have full-time jobs. We have stuff going on, so we don't get to play games as much anymore. But for us, paying 10 bucks to have a fun weekend on Game Pass and run some zombies, maybe do an Easter egg, see how long we can survive, maybe run Search and Destroy 1 a.m. with the boys. You know what I'm talking about. It was worth it. And it seemed like keeping Game Pass was a great move. And then you come out with some bull. You start the video off with saying, yo, we've listened to your feedback and we got major changes coming to Xbox.
We've listened to your feedback and now you have even more freedom to choose how you play the games you want.
We did. Whose feedback? This isn't my feedback. This isn't the Big Steppa's feedback. Who was like, yo, we want a crazy 50% price increase to play games day one? Who said that, Xbox? Nobody. You knew it was so scummy too. And it was so bad. When you dropped this video, which I'll be playing for you guys, and you can see some of the stuff I'm talking about, you didn't even put the prices on it. You had to go somewhere else to see the prices for Xbox Game Pass. Because you knew it was dumb. Because you knew you were going to get feedback. We go on Twitter right now. We go on Instagram right now. We look at the comments. You're getting crazy feedback. Your website is shut down. It got shut down because of all the cancellations. Is this what happens when you listen to the fans? When you listen to their feedback that apparently we want? Who wanted that? Put in the comments if you wanted that. You didn't want that. Who said we want a 50% price increase to play these games day one? $30 a month? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to sell my meat in Camden to afford that. I'm gonna have to be oiled up on the weekends. I gotta go to the red light room. $30 a month? No, dude. I might as well buy the game. Am I buying the game? No, I'm getting Xbox Game Pass because I don't want to buy the game. But now if I'm paying $30 a month to play these games day one, to have some fun, play with my friends, I might as well buy it. I can't convince them to do $30 for a month. Dude, they got bills. We got stuff to do. Kids are in class. Kids are in college. That's why we were doing Game Pass before, because it was nice. It wasn't that expensive. It wasn't that bad. It makes me so mad when companies do this. You guys have something good going for you. We like Game Pass. And you know what? If you guys revert the price, props to you. I will give you credit for that. I will be like, thank you, Xbox, for doing this. This is what we wanted. We shouldn't have got here in the first place, but it's true. And now, what are you trying to advertise? Yo, get Game Pass right now. $30 a month because we have Black Ops 7. That's what you're going with. Because we have Black Ops. Because you don't want to do. You don't want to advertise Black Ops 7, dude. All your comments are going to be BS6, including me. I'm going to comment, no. We're playing BF6, and you're like, well, but you get over 75 games. Day one, dude, we don't care. You get Ubisoft Classics. Isn't that awesome? No, Ubisoft, these nuts. These nuts, Ubisoft. I don't want Ubisoft Classics. I don't want EA Play. You get Fortnite crew. Dude, I don't want it. Maybe if you put jiggle physics back, I'll want it. But as of right now, nobody cares. You're just throwing a bunch of baloney in, hoping to add value, and it adds zero value. This is pretty much, in my opinion, zero value added. Nobody wants this stuff, dog. And now the question is, how sustainable is this gaming model, even with Xbox Game Pass? Are you just gonna milk these clients, right? You're just gonna edge them so much, every drop of money out of them to keep it for $30 a month? Or is this eventually gonna shut down? This pretty much makes it feel like Xbox, they've said it before, has lost the console war, but this is even worse. And what, you wanna advertise it on your handheld console that's coming out? Dude, it's like $1,000. Well, nobody's dropping a band for your handheld console to then pay $30 a month for Game Pass to have on and stuff. We're not doing that, dog. We're not built like that. There's only so much us as fans of gaming can honestly take when it comes to all of it. Price hikes are already pushing up $80, $90 per game. Game Pass is going $30 a month if you want to play these. And if you forget to cancel your subscription, well, 2 months, 3 months, you've pretty much already bought the game. You might as well just bought it in the first place. And by the way, all these games you play on Game Pass, you don't own them, dude. If I'm paying $30 a month to play something, at this point, I might as well own it, but I'm not with Xbox Game Pass. I personally think this new model of Game Pass isn't really sustainable. And I get it. This is a business. They need money. They need profit. They've got to offer money probably to these companies in order to have them put it on Game Pass to increase the Game Pass subscription. I understand. But milking your customers, and you know it's bad. You didn't even put the price in your video. You had to go to the website and other places to find it later. You know what you're doing, dog. And we're not about it. At least I'm not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is a different kind of video for me. You guys know I'm trying to grow the YouTube. So let me know if you like it in the comments and click subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3K followers. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.